Being a day trader is not all fun and games. What's up, guys? It's Nick with Profit Day Trader here, and today is a video of the top 5 worst things about becoming a day trader. Now, I had a video about the top 5 best things, so you definitely don't want to miss this because trust me, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. So, if you're new to this channel, we talk nothing but stocks. If you're interested in learning about stocks, consider subscribing. If you are subscribed, thank you guys so much. I always appreciate it if you give this video a like. Helps YouTube promote this to other people. And yeah, number 5 definitely be the most unusual, and number 4 is going to be the most expected. So stick around and let's jump into it. Okay, so number 1 is this is hard. I don't care what anybody says. This is insane. This took me a crazy long time to just start feeling comfortable with it. So if you think this is gonna be something that's gonna be easy, you're wrong. This is way harder than I ever anticipated. I thought the premise was pretty simple. Stock goes up, you make money. Stock goes down, you lose money, depending on which side you're trading. But when I really started digging into this and researching this, man, this stuff is crazy. So do not go in this expecting this to be easy. I mean, that's a good thing. I learned it. I figured out to be a good thing, because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it and you wouldn't be making money. So you're trying to do what everybody else can't do. So that's why the harder something is, the less competition there is. So number 1 reason that's day trading isn't the best is it is definitely hard to do. Okay, so number 2 reason why it's hard to be a day trader is it is very complicated. It's similar to the first one, but it's a little bit different because remember, this is a business. You got to treat this like a business. There's taxes involved. There's all kinds of crazy stuff involved with this. So you got to treat this like a business. It's not as easy as just trading and that's it. There's a lot of stuff in the back end. When I learned the first time, I first had to do taxes. I didn't expect it. Thought it'd be simple, and man, it's not simple. So it's definitely something you got to learn. You got to learn all the programs. You got to learn it. You got to learn how to file your taxes. They give you all kinds of crazy stuff. So number 2 is it's definitely a little more complicated. Remember, this is treating it like you're a business. So you got to treat this like a business. So number 2 is it definitely is complicated. Okay, so number 3 reason why it's very difficult to be a day trader is it can be very stressful, especially the times that you're not doing well. I mean, there's so much information out there. It's very stressful. It's very high anxiety when you're doing this stuff. You don't trade for much, but the times that you do trade can be pretty stressful. I've had some really bad days. I mean, to the point where I'm breaking down crying bad. So trust me, it can be very stressful. It's all part of it, just the way it is. You want high risk, high reward type of thing. So just understand that this is not just completely carefree. I know a lot of these guys on YouTube might make it seem like it's easy and it's all fun and games, but I'll tell you what, it could definitely be stressful. So if you decide to do this full-time, part-time, understand there's going to be some tough days. So that is definitely number 3 reason. The number 4 reason why it is definitely tough to be a day trader, and the most obvious reason, I'm sure you guys already figured it out, is you can lose money. It's crazy. I mean, it's the only job in the world you can go and you can lose money. I mean, a typical 9 to 5, I mean, when I had my 9 to 5, if I showed up to work, they paid me. If I didn't show up to work, they didn't pay me. They were the only 2 options. Now there's a third option in the mix. If I show up, I can get paid. I don't show up, I don't get paid, but I can show up and lose money. I mean, that's a very deflating feeling. There's a lot of days where I'm all excited. I felt good. I felt confident. And man, I just traded terribly or just got a really unlucky break. That happens sometimes too. And I just lost a ton of money. And guess what? It feels like crap every single time. Doesn't matter how little or how much it is. It sucks. So understand that number 4 is the reason why it can be tough to be a day trader is you can lose money. The number 5 reason, and definitely the most unexpected reason you probably won't realize, it's something you don't realize until you start doing it, is day trading is very lonely. It is a very lonely business. There's no employees here. There's nobody else to socialize with. It's just me. I mean, and there's a lot of introvert people that think that's great. And trust me, there's a lot of days where when I was working, I wish I was alone. But when you do it full-time career, you got to understand that you don't realize how much your work is actually a social aspect of your life. So I'm telling you right now, you got to get used to it. I'm used to being around people. I mean, I mean, I'm like you guys. There's a lot of good people, a lot of bad people. So it's good getting rid of the bad people, but I miss the good people as well. I remember a lot of days just chatting up with my coworkers, going out, getting a beer afterwards. And remember, day trading doesn't really take up a lot of time. So you think oh my God, I have all this extra time to socialize. But the problem is all your friends, all your family, they're all working. So you're still by yourself. So I know it might sound good in a sense of, I know someone out there is probably mad watching this being like, oh, that must be nice. Your problems are great. But when you actually do it, it can get very bored. You sit there sometimes just like, I have nothing to do. I mean, you can only watch so much TV. You can only, go to so many places. There's only so much to do. So number 5 is definitely the social aspect. And online social stuff isn't really, it's okay, but it's not the same as being around a person. So number 5 reason is definitely the social aspect. There it is, guys. I hope you got something out of this video. I like to do a little bit of both because the stocks is definitely a lot of positive, a lot of negative. I like to try to balance it. I don't want to be too pessimistic, but I don't want to be too optimistic either. I want to show you both sides because this is the reality of the situation. If you're going to decide to do this part-time or full-time, I want to be completely transparent as possible. I want you guys to understand that there's a lot of good, a lot of bad. So I want to show you, I want to share with you as much experience as I had with this. So I want you to understand that there's definitely cons to this business as well. I'm gonna have a lot of good videos, a lot of green days, a lot of, why day trading is amazing and why I definitely recommend it to you. I really do. But I just want to be transparent, and I'm not trying to trick you guys into thinking that it's all great. So there's definitely some negative to it. So that's it for this video. Again, if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. If you are subscribed, thank you again so much. Look out for more videos soon. I said, talk nothing but stock, psychology, money, everything else, everything that's involved into making money in the stock. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one.